And we welcome you back to the Armchair Announcers Table podcast. I'm Johnny.
Chuck.
Not Mike.
We waited to the very last minute to do our final Wrestlemania predictions. We're going to do it in two podcasts, one for night one, one for night two. SmackDown is on as we speak, and shock of all shocks, there's a street fight between the MFTs and the Wyatt family
Hey.
again.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be the last
again,
one.
and again.
Maybe Tama will finally turn and be done with this.
Well, something needs to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, something's got to happen. And a good thing we waited to the last minute to do this because Mike's pick of the Bellas is out the window.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't.
I
So
don't know
much for
what they're
that.
going to do. I mean, I saw a couple of rumors. Maybe Roxanne and Raquel get to go. I thought something might happen on SmackDown tonight. I thought they may throw something there to get another team in there, or it may go to a triple threat. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah. Nah, I bet they. Yeah. They'll come up with
I
something.
mean, and then they announced that Paige got signed, so she may show up.
That's what I heard. I heard that she might be taking her place.
I don't know if you can go Paige and a Bella. I mean, that's just kind of out of the blue.
That makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Well,
You know.
it's
But
kinda
nothing
the
else
theme-
makes sense.
That's
Nothing
like
else
the
makes
theme of
sense.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
The theme is nothing makes sense this year.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
right.
So I mean, and Mike just put me onto a video that Roman Reigns cut earlier today. I don't know if you saw it, Chuck. I just watched
No,
it
I haven't seen
myself.
it yet.
Oh man, dropped a couple of f bombs, talking some serious smack in the back of a car about Punk, and whoo, man, it's pretty
It was a
hot.
good promo.
It's good. It was better than I've seen. I mean, it's really, really good. So I don't know. They're
Again.
building it up.
Again, I go back. They got to do something.
Too little, too late. I don't know, but that'll add a little bit to it. That'll add
We'll
a little
see.
bit to it. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. But no, what we thought we'd do this time, do something a little different so that we don't piggyback off each other. Because Mike always gets everything right because he's the only forward-thinking wrestling fan in this group.
Doesn't mean he's right. Just
Well, who else in the right mind of any podcast? Any podcast said our truth would win another title. Mike
Exactly.
did. Mike said he's the only one that is there. And guess what? Mike was right.
That's my boy.
Right now, Truth is holding up a belt because Mike said so. Oh my goodness. So
Hey.
what we're gonna do here, we've each got a whiteboard. And we're gonna make our predictions match per match, and we're gonna hold them up to prove we're just now picking this, and we're doing it at random. And we're gonna go for night one. I'm gonna go with a random idea of what way the matches are gonna go because this is a couple of things have been spoiled supposedly in the order of the matches. But
maybe. Yeah.
let's just start with McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. Need to write down who you think is going to win, and if you got anything else you want to add on your board, or just explain it after you get it written down. Either way works fine for what we are doing here. And I am ready when you are.
Mm,
Wow, I thought y'all be faster on this one. This was
well, I had another match down here. I didn't know you were starting with them. So yeah, we're good.
yeah, we'll go there. Here we go. I got Fatu winning clean, and I got it being a banger.
Nah,
Yeah.
clean win. I'm hoping for blood.
Well, let's talk about the blood. I mean, this is a street fight. This is an unsanctioned match as they used to have back in the old days. But how can you not have blood?
Yeah, there's a
Other-
street fight that was just on SmackDown, by the way. That
Yeah, well, that's the rated G style. street
there you
fight.
go.
Well, and this is going to be on ESPN. So I.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's going to be one of the opening matches. So
Oh no.
yeah. Well, it'll be some big bang. It'll be some big spots, big moments, and all that.
Oh, I
kind of
think it's
stuff.
gonna be good. I think this. I'm hoping this will be kind of like the beginning catapult for Fatu. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, I see McIntyre leaving. He's going to go do a movie from what I keep reading. And so
Right.
he needs some time off to go do that. And every match he ever had, I'm just getting tired of the Drew McIntyre matches because it's the same thing. It's a build. They beat the hell out of each other. They throw everybody around. Then he leaves. Then he gets mad. Then he comes back.
Right.
It's the same
Then he
scenario.
complains. It's the same thing with Sami Zayn and the same stuff they keep playing over and over.
So, But
Yep.
I'm like you. I hope this is a springboard for Fatu finally.
Yeah.
So we're all on the same page here.
Same page there.
All righty,
Yes.
let's go to match number 2. We got the Vision. Well, I don't even know if I can call him the Vision because Heyman's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I don't think they use that name.
We'll say Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed versus Jay, Jimmy, and L.A. Knight.
Now, is that still a Heyman group? Or?
They didn't say yeah. You're supposed to say yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about
Man. Anyway, Heyman still talks like they're his boys, but he's never with them anymore because Lesnar's around. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's just write down our answers here.
All right.
And here we go. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
I'm ready. What do you got? Speed. Mike's got Speed.
Ooh, he's
Pins
got the
LA
other way
Knight.
around.
Chuck's got Uso and Knight. Pin Speed. I got the Vision wins.
Yeah.
And I got Speed turns into a good guy somehow. And this might be where I think this might be where Jay starts to roll. I don't know.
Too. That's why I put on. I think Jay and Knight are going to get an argument. It's not going to work well together. Mike, I swear, if you're right on this one, then
I know you don't.
They're just clueless if they let I Show Speed pin LA Knight.
I know you don't want to hear it, but I think this is just the beginning of I Show Speed. I think he's going to be around for a while.
You think he's going to be another Logan?
I do. I think he's going to.
You really think he likes it that much?
After he took that spear and he still came back.
Yeah.
But is he going to be as good? That's the deal.
Yeah, no. See, Logan's
grown on me.
I mean, the stuff that the workouts that Logan has done and the practice that he's done and the time he's put in to be what he is, I don't like the guy, but I'm impressed.
Oh yeah.
With his skills and what his performance is really, really good.
I don't know. I'm not going to say that Speed's going to be at that level, but I don't think we're done seeing him. I think they're going to try to do something with him in LA.
And that's fine, but man, don't.
You can't. They've buried Knight so many times. He's almost like the new Finn Balor. Everybody gets to beat him up.
Yeah,
and
I just win against him.
Yeah. Well, Mike, you might have this one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they'll let the Vision lose. They got the belts. They're not going to let them.
I think they'll lose, but I think they're going to lose because Speed gets pinned.
Yeah.
So, because I'm with you.
That's always a possibility.
They can't let the champs.
Then they turn on Speed. Maybe.
I don't know if they. I don't know. There's a lot. This is one of those that was kind of thrown together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of angles that they can go. This is an intriguing one for me.
And you still have the Jey Uso Cameron BS
which he's going to come out because you got Speed there.
Yes.
So you got the Cameron. He's going to come out. Speed's there. He may screw things up for Jay, and therefore keeping Jay a face for the time being because everybody wants the Yeet crap back. Which this one's got a little bit too much involved for me, but we'll see what happens. Let's move to the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Match, which may be 4, maybe 3, maybe whatever. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but my pick is still going to be the same of what it was before we found out about the injury.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for this one.
Well, it's gotten so boring. I mean, let's face a few facts here. It's been boring the past month. I mean, they keep wrestling each other in different versions every Monday night, and the crowd is not behind it, and they get no pop, no juice at all. And I don't know. So a lot of the moves are telegraphed again, and it's just, I don't know. It's just
bad.
It is. It's just bad. Sucks. But then again, whenever your title holders are those two big women who can't do much besides, club you a little bit and put a big leg up, and that's about it. I mean, what can you do? But anyway, you got your pick.
Oh yeah.
I got Bailey and Lyra winning, turning heel on Bliss and Flair. I got them going full heel. Oh, you still got Nia and Lash winning. What do you got, Mike?
I picked Bailey and Lyra. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not very sold on it. I thought the Bellas are going to have this one, and now I'm not. None of these teams, I think, deserve to have it.
No,
Well,
my only logic behind them keeping it is because of kind of what you said. There's no real interest in it, and the only thing you really get is people booing and hating those two. So
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
only kind of
Well, and you've mentioned
reaction you
and you've
get.
mentioned it before, Chuck. You've mentioned what else are you gonna do with Nia and Legend if they're not doing this?
Correct.
Neither one of them are decent singles wrestler,
No,
and if they make a decent team because neither one can go a full
because
match in
they're
a singles
right,
match,
right.
and putting
So
them in a multi-team situation, that means they don't have to be in the ring the whole time.
which is
I mean,
why
it's a
they're doing
perfect
it.
situation.
Yes.
it's like, are people booing them because they're good heels, or are people booing them because they suck at
I
Yeah.
think they're
wrestling?
booing them because 'cause they're
Yes.
not very good,
And does it matter? Do
you
they
know?
Yeah.
care? Does
I just
WWE
But
care?
yeah,
that
I
but that's
just
just it. If you put the belts on somebody else, what team in this whole group is going to excite anybody? And I don't.
nobody see
I don't.
Flair and Bliss already had their run.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna give it if they bring in a 4th team instead of the Bellas, it's gotta be Raquel and Roxanne. That's
Right.
the only other unless you
Well,
put Michin and
well,
B-Fab in
you
there.
got. I mean, and they're not on the card. You still got Asuka and
Mhm.
Oh,
Kari
you got
Sane.
Austin Kari Sane, you know? But see, I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get them in a little bit later in the Rhea match. I think they're gonna show up later. We'll talk about that, but that's a good point.
I think that's probably the deal. But you know how they pivot. I mean, you
I
got another
mean,
injury, so now they may have to pivot something.
yeah, I mean, they'd be a perfect duo to put in there, and that'd
Uh
be a
huh.
good time for Sane to turn on Asuka
Right.
if it's gonna happen, or
Right.
EO come out and cost them the match. That would be a great move
Mm-hmm.
because everybody's expecting that sooner or later. That'd be
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's just like Bailey and Lyra.
yeah.
Everybody's just waiting
I
for that to
thought
happen.
for sure tonight on SmackDown, and I'm not watching it. Mike, are you still watching it?
A little, it's on.
I thought that Asuka and Kari would eventually show up tonight on SmackDown and do something, but I don't know.
Nothing yet. Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Haven't seen anything
All right.
yet.
Let's move on.
Yep.
All right,
What's
so we'll
next?
go to Rollins and Gunther.
Rollins and Gunther.
Yep. And this one's another interesting one because it was thrown together at the last minute.
Right.
Um, man.
Hmm.
Okay, I've got an interesting little scenario here, so y'all tell me when you're ready. You
Well,
probably can't read it. I wrote it so damn fast, but you
I
know.
don't know. I'm thinking here because
Well,
I don't
this
I
was thrown
know I
together at the last minute because of all the injuries and everything that's going on, and somebody realized 2 weeks ago that oh my God, Gunther's not on the card. What are we going to do?
right.
And Rollins became healthy, and so I mean
Yeah.
I got mine if y'all are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'll just explain
I got
Okay.
my
where
scenario.
you at.
I got Gunther winning. Braun Breaker returns, costing Seth the match. But I also got Breaker might turn on Gunther.
Right.
Six
Yeah.
mass man. Mike,
Success.
do you really
Double
think they're going to come
DQ.
back with masks?
No, yeah, I think Triple H has got a thing for mass men or something. There's somebody up there that
Well,
likes it.
that I
And it
mean,
wouldn't and see, and that's my thing. I think it'll be a double DQ because I mean neither one can really quote afford to take a loss. You don't
Yeah, it doesn't make
who's
any
who's
sense.
who's up to take a loss here.
not right now
So
because
I think
yeah,
Mike's scenario could be right. Maybe not six of them, but you
could
could get
be
a
Maybe
masked
7.
man to come out, whether it's Breaker
right.
or
Well, they got to do their little dance thing where they all
or
mix around
yeah,
and
or somebody on
Well,
somebody. And
I would.
I don't know who would come out for Rollins.
Well, I would accept that, but the problem I've
But
got with that is this isn't a no DQ match. And therefore, you can't have multiple bodies in there unless the referee gets knocked out and is out for 5 minutes.
right.
Having the extra people running around, it's not going to work this time
Mm.
around. I don't know, but I mean,
and,
hell, anything at this point, anything is possible.
yeah, because your scenario, I can see it working. Somebody coming out as a masked guy, quote with Rollins, and ends up being Breaker, and
Sure,
you go
sure.
that route. But I don't see there being a clean winner on this one.
Nah,
it's as good a
probably
chance as any.
you're
Yeah.
probably right.
I
Yeah.
mean, a clean win. I think Gunther will get the win, but I think it's going to be Breaker that causes all the mayhem, and I think
Yeah.
Breaker might spear them both and become a lone wolf until Heyman can drag him back in and calm
Right.
him down. That's my guess. If Breaker shows up, there's still nothing that says he's ready.
Nope.
But if that's the case, I think that's the way to
No,
go.
if he is ready and he is there, then good for them for finally keeping something the damn secret.
Exactly.
That'd be a good surprise.
All right, we got AJ Lee and Becky Lynch.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yay.
That's you know and this one is
Just let me know.
And that's
I
no
just-
fault of Becky. I'm just kind of over the AJ Lee stuff.
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm gonna go with Becky wins. They hug it out, and we start to see a new Becky. I think the existing Becky Lynch is
Who
burned.
cares?
Just run out, and Becky. Yeah, I just think AJ's done her time.
Yeah,
She
but-
came
But
in.
again,
She got the cheap pop.
but again, do we want to go through the whole Becky's a face again?
I don't know.
I'm tired. I liked her for a while, and now it's just she overacts way too much now.
Yeah, she's too far. She's too far gone.
Yeah.
And she tries to be. She tries to be Seth, and I understand that. You're never going to be as
Right.
big as him. You're not.
No.
And she wants to be.
Well, her and AJ Lee are both trying too hard to do the funny, sarcastic one line,
Yes.
Smart ass.
smart ass stuff to each, and it's not.
And neither one can carry it.
It's not working.
Neither one can make that happen.
No,
They just can't. And
I liked when Seth and Becky were together more. Like I like seeing them both out there together doing things together is cool. But
they said, I don't know more mixed tag matches. Don't even mention it. Don't even think about it. Don't even mention it. No.
come on, just
Yeah, I think with Seth moving more to the face side, I think Becky needs to go back that way as well. I think this is a good opportunity. They have a decent match, not a great match, not a good match, just a decent match. They give them about 10 to 12 minutes of a match. They say at the end she gives her the belt. They shake hands, they hug it out, they walk out, and I think this is an opportunity for Becky to start being a different persona. My guess, I may be way off.
Yeah, I don't know.
it makes sense.
I don't know. I it's one of those I can't figure it out, but I can't figure it out because the whole story just
Yeah,
now it's run its course. It's done.
Let's move on to the next the Stephanie Liv match.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I am too. Okay, here mine's going to be a little bit odd here, and I'll have to explain a little bit. But so I'll let y'all show first, and I'll put my little 2 cents in on this one. So whenever y'all are ready, I have got my prediction ready to roll. I know this was a hard one. I've been thinking about this in most of the day.
I've gone back and forth.
Day one seems pretty simple until I got to this match. This has been such a good match build up. This is probably one of the best build ups we've had of the entire of all the WrestleMania matches. This one has been working for me very, very well.
Yeah, because I've just I don't know.
I know.
I've gone back and forth on who wins.
Well, there's good reasons. There's good reasons for both of them to win, and there's also good reasons for both of them to lose. That's where the intriguing part of this match comes in for me.
Yeah.
Man,
I went back and forth on this one too. And
Yep.
All right, let's show. What do you got?
I got Liv Morgan. I don't think it's going to be a clean win. I think
Okay.
there's going to be some interference.
Okay.
I'd like to see a switch on the title and then maybe a rematch on Raw.
Okay,
maybe pull a double switch or
good.
something. You know,
I
I,
What do you got, Chuck?
I kind of went that way to begin too. Now I'm back on. I got Stephanie winning with Roxanne causing some problems, and Roxanne and Liv beginning of a story
Yeah, that's
that'll
kind of where
take
I'm
place
at.
down the line.
I'm
yeah.
thinking. I know everybody wants Liv to win because she's so good. Um, but
And
I
I
will.
and I've thought she was going to win for a while. I just
Stephanie, I was not a Stephanie fan when she first came on. I thought they pushed her up too fast. I thought they gave her the belt too quickly, but she's impressed me.
she's good.
She really has. I mean, I can do without all the Spanish
Yeah.
because
Well,
I don't speak Spanish.
the world we're
Um,
in now.
I understand they're trying to get the AAA crowd to watch a little bit more of a regular WWE, and I get it. I
Mhm.
That's international thing. That's cool. Um, I think it would be better for the business if Liv chased a little longer, and I think what you said, Chuck, I agree with, to have Judgment Day cause some problems and Judgment Day start to implode again.
Mhm.
The Judgment Day is better when they're fighting each other.
Right. That's why I think
They
Steph will
just are
keep it,
because there's no men left in it now.
and then down the road, as dissension starts, Liv gets the title, and then Roxanne goes after the titles. I think Roxanne and Liv Morgan feud would be great. I really
Roxanne
think that'd be
need
good.
yes, those two need to go after each
Yeah.
other. So but then again, Mike may be right. Liv may win it right here, and Roxanne may be the one that she goes after first.
Sure.
I
Sure.
mean, that may that's
Mm.
I'm not gonna be. I do not
Because
want
they
to see
still
Raquel go
I'm gonna
after it.
no, but they still have not addressed the whole story of Finn brought Roxanne into the Judgment Day, and then they let him go because that's when.
Exactly.
So
I'm unfortunately I'm looking at a Finn and Roxanne versus Dom and Liv down the road. Do one of those good old mixed tag matches.
back at it
possibly,
again.
or Roxanne just goes in and costs Liv the match now or whatever.
She
No,
could.
that
Oh no, we'll see.
that promo they had a while back where Liv started crying. Like I thought then they were
Hmm.
gonna start pushing her. Maybe switch her over to be a
Right.
baby, but a baby face. And
And it could be one of those where Liv wins, it comes in the ring, and Roxanne attacks her after the match is over. I mean, there's different ways that can go with this story,
Like I said, this is one
which
of
is
the most
good.
intriguing
Which is
matches of the
good.
weekend. You don't know. It's one of those
Oh,
you're going
for
to have to
sure.
watch to see how they go
For
with it.
sure.
So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
So and the last match of the night, night one, Pat McAfee versus Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I've got mine,
Hang on.
and I've got multiple scenarios on it.
I forgot.
Um, it's the build up for this has been kind of weird, to say the least. All the phone calls, all the voices in my head. It's worked before, but what it's doing now, what it did now this time, it just got a little bit, I don't know, off centered. And then the big reveal, was about as exciting when McMahon revealed he was the guy under the hood.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the kind of the big old letdown.
Yeah.
I really want to know, all the rumors about TKO putting in their 2 cents and making McAfee the guy. I really want to know if that was what it was from the very beginning, or did they have another plan and then they told Triple H, no, you need to do this.
That's a
Right.
long game.
I don't know which one it was. I'd like to know, but we'll never know. So, are y'all ready?
Yeah. I'm not
Ooh,
happy about it, but yeah.
Mike's still writing.
Yeah,
I just
got some explaining to do.
I got Orton winning, and then he RKO's everybody. That's just, oh my God, he's got Shane O'Mac.
I
Oh
got
my
Shane
God.
O'Mac. I'm going out on a limb here.
Oh my gosh, Chuck's got Jelly Rolls showing
I
up.
got I
Dude.
got
See,
I
I
got
hope you're both wrong.
I do too. I think Orton's going to win, but I think McAfee's going to be out there, and I think you're going to get Jelly Roll out. It's the main event. It's the last match of the night. You're going to get Jelly Roll out there to subdue McAfee. But I'm
Jeez.
like Mike. I don't know if it's going to be Shane O'Mac, but I'm thinking there's going to be somebody else. I just don't know who. Maybe KO. Maybe I don't
Yeah.
know, but I think there's going to be somebody else.
All right,
It's
Mike.
gonna
How do you
help
explain
Orton.
Shane O'Mac? Explain that to me.
There's the Hall of Fame going on tonight with
Right.
Stephanie McMahon. I figure her whole family's going to be there. I kind of hear rumblings every once in a while that Shane Mac's coming back. And, I don't know. I'd like to see him. I liked having him on there.
You know what? You talk about getting a pop. Let that money hit the
Oh man,
the
like
crowd
that
will go
place up.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it'll go nuts. He'll come out. I don't know. I mean, anything's possible.
anybody.
When Stephanie got in the ring 2 weeks ago or 3, whenever it was, told Cody about, which was totally bizarre,
Why?
Nah,
Right.
that was weird.
and that's a good reason for Mike to say Shane's coming out. I mean, why else would Stephanie go out there and talk to Cody for no reason whatsoever?
Yeah.
Unless that's
Maybe
the other family she was talking about is the McMahon family.
he's
Right.
been calling the shots the whole time. I don't know.
Could be. I don't know.
It would be a I think that would be a good quick little story to grow on for a little bit. Yeah.
I think it would. That can be an interesting
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
But
that'd be
the thing is would he? I mean, would you have to have Shane back for a Monday Night Raw and then a SmackDown and then I mean, would he have to?
I think he'd have to be there for a little bit, but
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be a one-off situation.
I really hope for the story and for the everything they need to get the belt off of Cody. It's done. It's ran. It's not working.
But I still have a hard time thinking that they're going to make him a transitional champion. I mean,
He wasn't the first time, so maybe.
Yeah, so it's
But-
just kind of weird. I don't know the
But
whole
you keep throwing the same 2, 3, 4 people in. Something's got to change.
unless now this was something that Mike mentioned a couple weeks ago. Maybe Orton. They wanted to give Orton his 17th or 15th or whatever.
15th, yeah.
And they, then Cody stepped up, said, "Man, let him beat me.
Right.
Let him win 15 by beating me." He may have stepped in and said, "I'll do this for Randy,"
Right.
which is huge. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. But I don't know. Again, I think that's going to be an intriguing finish. I hope it's not a Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee and
There needs to be
Stephanie
some-
McMahon and
I hope
Shane
they need
McMahon
if they're going to bring them out, which I know they will. They need to be outside of the ring stuff. They don't need to be involved in the decision. Hopefully,
Oh, you
Well,
don't
there
want to
needs
see
to be
Jelly
some
do another
kinda-
stupid clothesline?
choke
Go
slam.
ahead. Go
choke
ahead, Mike.
slam.
Choke slam.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
There's got to be some kind of surprise that night one. There's got to.
Yes, it's got to be something.
Every main event at WrestleMania has a surprise.
Well,
Every time. So
I've heard
what's it gonna be?
rumors that somebody's going to be backstage.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Mm.
I've heard that too.
But see, he's got no beef with nobody right now.
The only one
He's
he's
got-
got a beef with is the McMahon family.
he's
So
got
unless
beef with everybody.
Shane-O comes out,
Shane comes out and
There
Stone
you go.
Cold goes out there and he
Yeah.
plows
He-
Shane-O.
Oh,
Bring up
man.
the old geriatric group again. I mean,
Yeah,
it always
you know.
it always gets a good pop.
yeah.
Yeah, that breaking glass is going to get a pop no matter.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, could you imagine? Let's run your scenario, Mike. They're doing this and they're doing that, and then Shane O'Mac's music comes out, and he goes out there, and then all of a sudden, as he's out there doing something, then you get the glass breaking. They may tear the stadium down.
All right.
But they
You
can't take it too far because then they're going to be duplicating what they did at 40,
Sure.
where they brought out everybody.
Well, they bring out if they bring out those two, well, then it sets up a perfect scenario for the regathering of the new bloodline. The next, you get Alberto Del Rio
Yeah.
off
Oh.
of the screen. We don't
Abuser.
want to look at
Abuser.
He's an abuser. We're getting Paige back. We don't need him.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyway, fellas, good show for the first night. We're going to take a pause here, then we'll do night 2 on a separate cast. For those who are watching, give us a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know your. Now we're going to have your predictions on here before the show. Don't be giving us your predictions in a comment 3 days down the road. I want it tonight or tomorrow, whenever you see it before WrestleMania. So give us those comments. Let us know what you think. Share, like, subscribe, and do all that. And come back and see us when we do night 2. You guys got anything else?
I do not.
Mike?
Should be good.
All right. We'll see y'all in a
See you
few, and
soon.
we'll do night 2.